Runs of the gods are not to blame. Image Bureau, April Communications at the National Theatre are bringing you another exciting one this weekend. The Legend of Akusika. It's in honor of the writer Professor Martin Owusu, and it's the directorial debut for Na Ashoko. So book a seat. Great talents include Mauli Samavo, Andrew Tando Adote, Eddie Namatachi, Elvis Crystal, Arnold Asamoah Bedu, and for the first time on stage as an actress, Adoma. Celebrating the legendary Professor Martin Owusu, Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th of June, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day at the National Theatre. Tickets are going for 200 CDs. Check it out at imagebureau.com or dial star 714 star 11 hash 21 hash. I'll take it again. Star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. So that is star 714 star 11 star 21 hash. The Legend of Akusika is supported by the Ghana Tourism Authority, Knee Plants Car Rentals, MGL Logistics, IPMC Peace FM Daily Guide Graphic Communications Group, and brought to you by Stanbic Bank, Telecel, the National Lottery Authority, and Ghana Gas. Enjoy Numbako.
Peace FM 104.3.
Right.
Good to meet you.
Kwala wonse.
Brapani Kwame Sefa.
Machien.
Yenya.
Obo mi din ti say mi fi pepepe. Why there?
Say me uni akuma.
Run man run.
Santander is in down.
Me there as on nanam. You want to prove a point?
Yes.
There.
So I have 24 grandchildren.
Eh?
I've said it on air before.
I'm hearing for the first time.
Oh no. I've said it on air. Wow.
It was how many grandchildren?
We were 24 grandchildren.
20 ahe?
4. We were 11.
Umba na fu usuban.
Nje
Cotton one ma.
nzina minya prostate problem 3 times. You go to busy burger.
You got it?
Minya prostate problem 3 times operation. There are people, prominent people in this country who have saved my life because of God's intercession.
It were 11 children
22 grandchildren.
and
24 grandchildren.
24 grandchildren. Not your don't man cry
But I love my grandchildren more than my children
because they remind you of your youth.
No, it's a story I will need to tell Ghanaians one day.
24 grandchildren. Into
one win susu.
Everyone there.
One win osusun.
Today wala.
Ebinu musu one win osusa. Ebinu yokoko. Ebinu yotuntum.
How many tribes
different tribes. Ga, Fanti, Ever,
Okay.
and then North Dagomba.
Only your children and grandchildren.
More children Bakwa or you Gonja. But one child is Gonja. But no Kunusu happens to be a Dagomba man. And say, Dagomba grandchild. Amalanga Sasu Mechi Pa Yomosi.
Oh, then it means you went back home.
Yes. I love the Northness.
Most of what you cry moon there. Today
Mosi was my great grandfather.
JFK.
Chama Junior.
Marching.
Brand.
You watch your papa. Also, how many grandchildren?
A young man.
Oh, maybe start some.
Chama Menyandro.
Just a children crying you I could do grandchildren.
But 11 the Mindru. And Chairman, Uncle Lutono Case, posted
Prostate.
But I mean, I don't know which him haka.
Yes, the more we are human. It's everyone kakra.
Doctors be recommended say we are more. It will do.
One. Odise bi obi ho a na egenya gonorrhea. Odise egenya white. Ninya.
Alete azenchin ati.
Oh, mama no question.
And I'm azenchin.
No, I didn't change all day.
Azenchin.
Be your money breast.
Na she won na fine boy on na nam he. Na wa try him makeka American.
Mama again no question na mo go.
Enya no kwa bia na woka.
Oh, no kwa ole kan.
Nya ni nyina.
Oh. Crash no get change dey yanka bibia.
Hey, Alote Jacobs do all. 24 grandchildren and prostate issues. How? Well, Iron Man, he's telling you about why he got them. Alote Jacobs has a mini United Nations. Greetings to all. Love from Leslie in Zurich.
When you come and see them around me, you will enjoy it. When would their grandchildren can make a grandfather live long?
Oh, yeah.
Proper. Hey, Jay, man, you're rough. Stop this, stop that. Then, you know, it keeps you active. But I pray there. It been Obi, Nida, Obi get them the prostate, genetic. I'm so
well,
genetic. What brabo no me in your prostate. Now, what's as a doctor she say you're more.
Chama Junior can na me.
Ayo, me too. Other sister stations are when you ever listen to was say you're more. You know, Dr. Tobo is my idea. The latest operation, first, second, third, now no your mom. Is one of the best urologists.
Well, this one says the children are in school. Allow Alote Jacobs. Kwabena?
Mamincha Dr. Asante Asumani is also one of the doctors, then Professor Awuku. They have been taking care of me all the time.
Chama Junior, answer number by me.
What's in the meantime? Alote Jacobs are my lotto number 1124. Yes, GFK.
Chama, and
Chief of Staff.
Na hoda. My boy video so na my first akunya we so. Na me mama na official pa. Na afi so party a okaye ho. Medina the leader of the party and the flag bearer Ira Baumia and the national chairman Ira Stima Yesu in team and them na party ni na ya mame official pania se e kwatintin ahwodin wom ansha wom eswaman ti mame frema e ma official pa and happy birthday so from the New Patriotic Party.
And next so your Attorney General birthday.
Hey,
Godfred Yebo Adami.
Ma official pa so only chief of staff nyana we di ma order
nitimi ene de
fantastic Attorney General
80 yeah mami frema
yeah special
I mean sure
dear man, happy birthday sister. You are a very good woman from a good home, from a rich home, from one hour was your answer. I'm going to go. You ever get a what?
Bisa PhD or not?
Yes.
Kwame,
Kwame.
main call favorite area. Electoral Commission.
Na answer na mama so me ayi anti frema me wish no awodapa. Said ye ye nhai. Na me monya me mpa ye man say de obo no say ne bra emeye wiase mu nyina no omwa manimra mu. Na odo a wa kire ye mu binom say ne ma no so no onko so ama afoforo so entine kasa nyame shado.
Nyame ase.
Uninvited easy hour.
In check you know was standing others. And then the last day. Are they?
Because waka ke adibi waka some we
omoda me board.
Kwame me dey start you. In fact, who's my favorite area? EC reverses ban on political party agents at voter transfer centers. NPP refused claims of illegal vote transfers to Ofutu, General Secretary Waha. NDC committed to peaceful elections.
They are not.
And then also NDCC, EC, any MPP in Riemu. I can't Justin Kudiati pay. Kwabra minister EC your favorite topic. Menu fiasie, Miriam Kokrokoo so nefi ye de sribo kweku nefi ono ankasa yin nsamano. Enti Dr. Sribo kweku ye mo achi no pay. Akwa abanso.
Me jose enua na pom design.
Adom divine selection ya. Okay. Kwabra.
Chairman General.
Near da honi.
Me da se. Chairman Mesrao.
Metie.
Emre na yewum no enye mrepa. Wiase afa na nyina ye mamu ha. Enti ube kaya.
Meka idea just oma onesu kakra.
A free afi 2021. Ena me kan say abato na chi achinyeji e ba ye kowie court. Eni adansi e pie mu na ye kohunu say de bebrebe ni nyina na ye ken kwa. Na nyina so bia ni ho no. Me kan say dia na awura mu na koye say ema mienu a womo enyina wo ma na baako ba agu na baako ba te ase na ekopie ohimpon Solomon anim Chairman General Kaya me ka say me bompaye ama mampani na danko akufo ado say nhumumu ni nyansa nyame de ma Solomon ma obu atentene ne no onfa bi ma no ana me ka si so bi o say me sra ono ni na manyokuo say wo munya boaseto abotare ene dwenkon kan a nyame de ma oba no na ne banwuye enso de ne bawo na twena ma yedina kodina asendi bia no se ni su ne ban ne niyoye ebe ma ohimpon Solomon nyansa nyame de ma no odi bi be ma na ko adodankwa akofo ado na wahunu se eyo no na se bi ne bate ase minyi ni se mpani tie mi ye ede ye oyo Chairman General
yeah
abato ebre ye wom yi anya mrepa no o kan em se breso sem de di kan eti dumienu chichemu aduasa mienu na o se na Isaka ma no ehunu bra na omuwom etu onua no fo ede nyame mu nyansa ne nyamsuro etu anamo for the sons of Isaka knew the times and advised their children or the children of Israel accordingly. Emuni away Chairman General abatwo eye product of law. Abatwo eye mramu nsunsanso. Ye de mra ene chichire, ye de mra ene hihye. Enti mesre amanyoku awodo minua kuma Jason Frimpong Koduatia. Mesre mo wo mo amobe mo adi abatwo ho nkomo. Woman be kasama aka asama fra abato nsemo no sana me to ama manyoku ahudo ni nyina Chairman General ni titru any NDC fo a wo mo boycott program ya wo mo aka so mbeba enso wo mo mada no se wo mo sua ye mra a efa abato ho nyame adom eye European Union eboa Electoral Commission of Ghana ema nkaya se eye we have some recent one and that one use 2014 one more edition of electoral reforms electoral laws of Ghana kwame ufa sa mra ya e wo mu say ya ye mra foforo binum de but primarily no said ye to ya ba nhihye wo ho ne ade no wobɛte aseɛ ama wo kasa wobɛhwɛ nneɛma a ɛsɛ sɛ woka ɛne deɛ ni sɛ woka Chairman General yɛ kwakɔ twerɛ din na ano yi nhyehyɛ na ɛda ho ɛyɛ CI 91 ɛne CI 126 no ɔsesa 91 no ne fa ketewa bi ɛfa ayi primary document a wode bɛkɔ akɔ yɛ registration enti yɛayɛ no awie ɛna yisi sɛ ansa na wɔbɛyɛ exhibition kora no ɔyɛ voter transfer Chairman General voter transfer no captured under public election regulation CI 127 2020 CI 127 regulation 22 ɛna ɛkasafa edin transfer ho na ohwɛ mu a kwame ɔma yɛte aseɛ obi a obetumi ayi ne din edi afiri baabi akɔ baabi me kan poto kasa mu na ma kyerɛ mu kwame regulation sub regulation 1 no say a registered voter who before an election is resident for not less than 12 months in a constituency other than that in which the registered voter is registered may apply to the returning officer of the constituency where the registered voter is resident for the name of the registered voter to be entered on the transferred voters list of a polling station in that constituency.
Ne kwakwa ne say.
Ni tie wo mu ne say obi a ni din wo din twonwuma no mu a abro bosome dumienu eni say ye e swachan bosome dumienu
watu akotan baby fufura
wakotan baby fufura ni din bosome ni tese ese ni din wo enwuma no mu a watu akotan baby a opese odi ni din ekọ sabia na wakokotena fufuro no enti obi a watwo ni din fufuro nne no ono saudi ekra on qualify enti ya ye din wo mu dada a yetu akotena baabi be se bosome dumienu ebro so entamu ni no na wo betumi akoka se ene mi din wo Kintampo North ba sesi a mi du mi dwuma nyina won kan abato da no me nko mi kromu nkoto ababium meto no won kan nti yenyi mi din famfiri Kintampo North ne mfamra ebia dom kwabenya na Chairman General nyesa wo yes ana o kokeke o say where the registered voter is a student or a member of the security services on special duties, the registered voter may apply to the returning officer of the constituency where the registered voter is resident or ordinarily resident for the name of the registered voter to be entered on the transferred list, voters list of a polling station in that constituency. 3 no say the registered voter shall provide physical proof of the new residence in which, in addition to signing a declaration form, a declaration. Chairman General, nitia wa muni se uye suku ni anase udi juma bi na wo kwa adanse wo hon mo se ene onti Kintampo North biom na mo motenkan dom kwabenya na dan a wutimu nie fi a wutimu nie esese odi ho adanse ba no sanso di nse e wo krata so se nsem a wo ka no eye sa pepepe na wo wi a Chairman General wama ada regulations a esese ye di so e de eye brinti ni nkan ni na the relevant part and person me kaka ho eye sub regulation 8
osile ho
political parties di Chairman General or say a returning officer shall give a copy of the transferred voters list to all political parties and candidates on request each time that there is a transfer of vote.
Kwabna boni na po.
The top of bomb ni say ya tro ya mkrofo a pese ye di free ba video ko ba bi no ya tro omudin no awie no say amanyokuo ana say obi a ogina abam abato no obi a ogina mu bisa electoral commission say onfa sa din dodo no emma sa niku na otimi de ma no emra no say na eka
okay why emra na ewie now isi nyoma ye uhun say yes, you've laid the grounds for it. This is not me. Besides our question, say why go back because me person to aso minti a PJ ewo sunyai or say doesn't the EC unnecessarily open itself up to needless controversy if the law does not permit sending of party reps to the locations where the transfers etc are going on, why ignore right to stop it after a few days? As Kabila just said, they should know the times in which we are from now to December 7. And here PJ ewo sunyai Kwabena 80 don't do it easy. How far?
Kwame, enti unim. Me wan say me tell say easy in the name of transparency.
Yeah.
Contrary to law. Kwame.
Yeah.
In the name of transparency, contrary to law. Eka say amanyoko awodo emfa wo nipa emra ho. No metra se no mo hwe transfer of votes no. Ti say the registration a ye no. Kwame breso no nkanya bone. Now so nipa muni omu di agro say muhwe ni ye. This is a party after 2020 election on boycott Electoral Commission IPAC for 3 good years. One more bano so no omo anya say oba de say for and say prodigal son na wakwa odi nuhu na eba. Omo be no omo ba no omo be pay kum no omo say. That's the agenda they came. Omo by the first IPAC meeting they came with 35 questions. Is that not true? Enti money only bonsa mu di agra ma won sanware. Ena chairman general on ba ye nyina so no. And this asem na me kan yo. Ade bia e fa na kwan mu a mo de nhihye emra na ye bia no. On pese mo dane no. 2012 me kai say notwithstanding the clear provisions on no verification no vote. Yeah. Na Dr. Frejan Muma instruction say and now say verification machines no ye problem. And then wo mra no mu say you betuma postpone no or ka say any man microphone to without going through biometric verification challenges e dey buy. Enti obekaya 2012 no ya nto abani nyina 7 December.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be because the EC decided to play with their own law. You are a creature of law. Fidelity to the law is your utmost assurance of integrity. And then Chairman General, fast forward. Mose political parties no friend nipa ko. Omo di nipa no ko ye immediately and a problem started by.
Ntokwa.
Gidi and a mo ka say adena ye no kra no. Na nke ye nhihye say obia benya ne ho ntiase enti ene ye and a mo de krata ba say political parties ni na mfiri ho. Na mo ye wi a e betumi didi na mam. And this if why issue threat. Mose you are backing down on your own directive. Sana Mosha say invited political parties to a meeting. Say you wanted to do elections day change. Former President Mahamani NDC can say no pet. Mose mo back it down. Enti the primary work crisis say mo ye emma sa adene ye no kra no. Mo so ho. Chairman General, DC I'm on your side. But I beg you leapfrogging. Okoha no abaha enye mo agro no. Intransigence one of your tax positively, and I'll read from Yankasa Constitutional Electoral Reform Committee report I de bremo. Chairman General, ye nyina ye di dance say IPAC no advisory. Yeah. Yen shamo yen timi shamo nti proposal ba ye kra say proposal number 18 say yenye mra yenka say IPAC nhihye e binde mo no. Ya dwene ho reform committee ye ka say ye yes ade na ebeti amra kese no enti ye ka say enya ade ye yes ade no man ye it should continue to be advisory na mon consult here na ba ne say na consultation mu no out of parties be share o ba ko eye no ho say ono na eye no ho sobrache eye no ho prodigal son okoye oba no wo ma with the intent of a prodigal son or aggressively to deal with you. And Kwame, I want to say this. The problem the NDC has with the EC has to do a lot with the appointment of the current 3-member commissioners. In fact, I know Munka Ayikra Samuel Tete Diano Kese. Jim Mansa, any Asari Bossman. Kwame, Upo, the manner in which Charlotte Osei left is gone. It's history. Obia nkwanko challenges amramu said ye no amfa mra kwanso ntu yentiniti no. I gave a talk by Socialist Forum Ghana Emma, the inside newspaper they to front page, and I expressed my reservations about the manner in which that thing was done. But Charlotte say, partly invited the thing to herself. Problem na sati isi na or no invite Yoko into their internal affairs, and one thing led to the other. You're free honmo. 2020, Chairman General, for the first time in the history of our country, yet to abandon without single peso from any donor nation. Sinipa Nimwa. 2, yet to abandon within a record time. 3, one would gather results. Any other? Now we easy peace FM. The normal friends say election command, and I'm can say they are only an eye decision time. Yeah, gather information in Brianonti. A man for crab in can say announcement no bar or Harris chain previously. Kwame, this is say a bebo or mabason. Ye can say easy and we are banumu NDC4. That was the national I follow. They published for all of us to see, say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had 50.15%. His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo had 47.75%.
Unpublished way.
Unpublished on headquarters one. This was captured on TV. They were showing it. And you try, they now one and a dash forum to buy. Whilst you look around, all the newspapers, media houses were reporting that Nanado had an overwhelming win. Chairman General, and no normally trigger some of the violence you see here in some of the areas. Say, ya winning and so you say, Yamia Diobeye, Yamam Ray say, Article 64, ya declare results. Now say, and cause the Usipena or the court. Chairman General, court. Contrary to the claim, say ECIA announcement 3 times, 5 times. Now no maybe challenging back. There's only one declared result. Mami,
any gazetted?
Gazetted, yes.
But before the gazetted results, there were mistakes.
Mami, there was.
Okay.
Nipa no all kasano na no from here. Emo mo declare be correct ano from no. And when we talk about results before the law, you can't ye gazette here. Court to Chairman General. Not one. Any coca say result no you say the ye me and a young kamai. Basically, I want to throw this challenge to the NDC.
Today.
Any former president Mahama said, indeed, if they are committed to election, peaceful election 2024, they should do us a favor by showing us to date results. Omunya ye nunti. Omukacha is no more winning election, but easy because to date they claim say easy we are banumu. And to my results are omunya ye. Any easy the any bra. Nyame there was European Union Observer Mission waha. Kodio. There's a report on that one too, Kwame, and also waha. How their figures contradict these ones. Nanya sadia, Chairman General, when I'm diwie. Ya say yam fam ranya djuma mo se mo fam ranya djuma. Isi pe wo mpe ye di nipa be ko hono. Isi abre ne ho ase say okay asumdwe nti ye mam ho kwan moko ya akoye basabaso ye isi adane ade no tamajena de ye me ya ne say ye nyento aba no already former president ene na manyoko say wo mo adi nkunim the only thing am mu ni nkunim ene say isi be wi aba no mu e de ama obi foforo what is asem no
yeah
Kwame, there can be no dangerous statement than that.
Are they?
It's simple. Let Dr. Baumia or any other person be declared the winner of 2024. The NDC has set the tone. Say, and this is what President Mahama said. The use of accusation, including unprintable insults, held at the person of the EC chair has become normal. This is unacceptable. But as students of politics, we can see the strategy behind it. Listen, Kwame. The strategy behind it. Vilify the credibility of the referee in the eyes of the public when you can tell you are losing the match. This was 2016. And I'm telling you that it is this thinking that is informing what they are doing now. Because they tried it in 2020. And it didn't work. Vilify the credibility of the referee in the eyes of the public when you can tell you are losing the match. This creates a platform where when you lose, you can discredit and contest the outcome of the match. This is the underlying force for the whining that has taken place against the EC chair. Now, one council, he said this on Sunday, 14th August 2016. Ewo Cape Coast. On the Council of State, ACI, April. His own verdict on the Electoral Commission. I think that our electoral process has inherent safeguards in it that any serious political party can ensure that it polices that election and ensure the integrity of the election. Then on November 18, 2016, Ewo Funsi, Wa East, he said, Ghana's electoral system is one of the best in the world. Note my words, not in Africa, in the world, because it has inherent instruments for guaranteeing its integrity.
Ebia samre no kan na no kwesisi asesa.
Then amana asesa.
Ebia na amanfa be say.
Wamo. Dr. Shibo Kweku yo.
Shibo Kweku aseno. Jinmensa aseno.
Kwame.
Boss Masari aseno.
Oyere no be say no. Boss Masari ni Jinmensa. Any Madam Fui Mame engineer Reverend Akua Oforibuati. Ana Apia Hene. Omo na be kan we na ho abiom. Aja Salima. General, there's a 7-member commission. That 7-member commission, they are at the administrative level. I was wrong. In terms of the running of the EC, I can guarantee you, I can tell you, I've worked with them. They have nothing.
Who has nothing?
Those commissioners. They are nothing.
Okay, so they are nothing. What do you mean?
It is the directors. One more year, Jumana and Kasa, directors, a wolf from war. That one practice on also. District directors, returning officers, your temporary staff.
Yeah.
I have one. Most of the temporary staff are your form. Your form, about to bring.
I send when
I knew one more. Your mentem. Me, my bida. The year 2000, I was a polling officer at Freeman College, opposite Wesley College. My name is Master Mr. Bedu, and I'm in charge of the polling station. Until the American say, Abana yetun a from one more polling station. One more test no. Results are one back canning na ye dear yakin kind of amount. Na chama jera wuni say parliamentary ye declare our constituency.
Yeah.
And national. And before you be declare a parliamentary or constituency no, near declare presidential so the enya wo. And only a collate and the omoya national ye friend collation. They collect and collate the results that have been counted at the constituency level. And the chama general mete se obi say obi betuma wia bamu anase ye to aba kwan sronku bi so apart from the miminu mie no kokoto aba me ye kenkan wo constituency police station na mentiase 2016 I will tell you something Kwame.
No dey
before binum e wo NDC attempted to tell me say wiamu and that army officers were involved besin there omuntumi for evidence mine.
Meaning what?
2020. Kwame, me person me sure say.
2020. Then.
2020. There were such claims. Say you mu into more results no. Now Kwame, when I made the perhaps in the year 2012, the first time I had election petition following that elections. Chairman General.
Yes.
Nana Danko Akufo-Addo elusu presidential. And a President Mahama winning presidential. MPP as a party our sponsor Nana Akufo-Addo and a minority of seats in parliament. And a NDC that sponsored President Mahama and a majority. Chairman General. Aggregate votes are minority seats. They were 100 and 100 and that time they 275. No 230. No more 106. And I'm say figures na me. And NDC war I'm say 100 and something. Tamajira. Minority no okay, can move votes, go my friend, aggregate votes now. They had in excess of 120,000 votes more than the majority side.
In terms
be
in terms of parliament.
In terms of parliamentary, no.
Yeah, that's why they became majority.
No. That's not. I'm coming. I'm just making a point that there have been times when NDC, more winning presidential, move votes to do a modernity parliament as a majority side, you know. And will form chain MPP and one minority. I'm driving home the point, say.
I know a majority so in 2020.
No, that in 2016.
It's totally separate.
In 2016, no. And yeah, aggregate votes from Kwana MPP for the BT NDC for, but the majority, the number of seats, our winning here, no, were more than the NDC are winning. Until the Americans say, even when you NDC you have won presidential elections, in terms of their parliamentary presence, you are in minority. Overall votes. And see that, say, NDC, more NDC, no, more minority. Now, more minority aggregate votes, no, a dorsal chain. MPP for majority of seats.
Meaning
that there have been majority of Ghanaians voting for MPP more than voting for UNDC. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, Kasana, yeah, to say there, 2024, yeah, we need about to come. Sure, Abana yeah to no, 2024 no. Nyami no nim. But Ghana force so me betran mo ahobrasia me nya ne say nipa bebre I18 no enim cheme enya me na ma ba be ka che obi ba bia onto na banko Ghana for bebre ayo ma dwen dada o sabi enya na da nkontompo ene ye de be chichire man abayo otisui ne ho ya hi ba kwa me wo ya adwuma so pa president na akufo ado no enya na ne ye be kan asem ye pe there are 3 kinds of people in Ghana. Ye pe on mo awon pe ntema pam na manako ene ye pe wonum so a e pe se otena so ene ye pe wonum so a enim se ye den a obe continue mre so onko chamaje na ye pe 6 January 2025 Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will not continue to be president anymore. However, history has taught us Ghana yen kanfo ye mampani bia bra otiase da aje me papa John Ajiku Nkufo na ne Ghana for across the divide ye man who say or tip so as president no o ye bi maye media futu sa na me de be ma ye man pani 6 months akaya eko no omo modern say obete mroye ene mfumso a ombeye so na oto ne boase na oto doso niema no na otase ne badwe ma Ghana for be kan na mom so omo koso ya mfumso de a amanfo de abufuo ebe kansa mafa no ho a eni senka bia ye ka chamaje na manu asi
James Kwabena Bonfene tenen kano na Justin Frimpong we General Secretary MPP and question money isi abopo say abanmu bewiem eno achi munko transfer vote ntokwa ne ne ekeke ka ho o party mu gina bia te say
Chama Mamendas na
Mr. Medas
memfa akonya weso nchia etifa no pay
ya joso
P7
ya joso
chairman enkon be bia menua Penny Kabila sha asefri no ho anam so de be fa free
miche
chairman ene first time Ghana ye to aba o memwa free 1992 ye kokwa bit ma as far back as in ye pre-independence in
51
by but under this fourth republic ya to aba free 92 sa na dia be prim 2020 eco 2024 chairman omanya iwo me say MPP NDC me bo MPP we say bi utufo aso wa so tu hofu bi say Ghana no eso sen both MPP and NDC and Ghana no say because of MPP and I say NDC me as general secretary of the New Patriotic Party Kwame me support to me nya de me ko bopo bia e be se wo man no enam say bia ye petu minti ma no susumi na so MPP say empo Ghana forecast December 7th omonto abama ya yemu party ni say ene nanu sunti na be tan sa kase de bi e be ye no ma bi abo man no chairman o man ye tim no unse nkofo bi wa mo amaye sama ye na man obu omu ndi akiro obu okra se bi okoko register ni voters oje voters ID card first na Ghana card in my crown ni pa kono oje say bia or call bank or be bia obetima as a proof of identity.
Yeah.
There were several people who to a memo ha enkwara wom emrafo wom penifo wom. Kwame tinyame anso yemu na ye koye to trasem ye koye normal no man bo a. Kwame sankofo ni nya e be fine fa. Now you see NDC for dance ben bia esi nyina no etimi catch omo se do mo yen enye efi se de bia no se bibia no enye omo we a omo ntiase ana se omo nim prefer pa se emra ne da ho emra ne sisi but emra ne yemfa nya adwuma eyi sia menua kabila kan wasem 127 eyade a emra na ahyehyɛ ekwan efa so a ye transfers and the transfers so come and then nepo and you started transfer Ghana nipa o to me say obey transfers ira osrebo kweku na wa the return officer or district wo anka say empo district electoral director no officer no ho was a return officer or no na say be obi a person wey transfer bia no so prove who apply no prove channels ampa there's physical evidence say what until 2 million what sa district wo nyina no sa return officer no and ye show musa but I say we Kokrokoo say what 275 return officers in Ghana na sa 275 return 276 with the sa e kan one
yes sir
with the one
consistency the one
yes didn't na kan sa by one one
kasafo 9 santogo fi akpafo le pelo lobi na yes sir
and then fairness ba what kan nya aboma na e one chairman
Yes.
sa 276 return officers no uni obi a political affiliation
David.
and to wait my chance aka say sa 276 return officers no mo nya MPP for and the electoral commission omo ye adwuma ho no ti ye to aba MPP ti nya 100% wo enya den a yonkofo bu omo electoral commission am so to ama NDC for yonkofo bi wa from 92 omo ye adwuma na saa di aba ye ma menje mensa mu nya beto omo wo ho ebu ha obu ha bi ye bia no o ye returning officer on the constituency wo ko ye adwuma na nya ho experience bia de bia oba no kwaso akwa apply ye de ma no na ni nyachi adenti na say department transit kase MPP for ya adwen say e pese wi abem chairman MPP ni opposition 1999 ye ba ni Rafael na wo ho Rafael ha na appointee no and then this abai President Rawlings but a breakthrough say Ghana for e ka say change yes say mu no say empo say Rafael no NDC ni a otimi ye bibi in 2004 yekoto aba Irakofo say we ni abato no in 2008 Rafael not oda so ho ebra Ghana for car said there be MPP abama ye bi mu nko no Irakofo he was the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces said na kai ka security 2 million say kon ne kura no otimi ye bibi otimi anya hwe 2012 yekoto aba ye wie ye MPP ye ka say ye ne electoral commission for anya adwen ye fi say no ma bebre call so amboan ye court chairman o hwe 2012 evidence a MPP do court any normal ye court asem ye call so now they compare NDC to 2020 now chairman the difference is very huge. It tells you say before see ye court you nyina so your evidence ye do call obi o hwe TV ni bia hu and normal ye do call ni nya kan na abo ama ye kabima me kabinu kwa akona nim sese Yura Mahama 2016 na ye maame Charlotte was say and electoral commission me boa
Dabi ma memo ho Charlotte say was taken from NCCE chairperson no ye Professor Mills appointee as NCCE chairperson
no be elected
kabi eno kwa de me no I just want to make a point nipa ko appointee no say ki e call the knowledge say Yura Mahama na appointee Charlotte say and therefore NDC ni and to be declare man and na Kabila make a point say you as commissioner aba no wontimi nya ho hwe o yakoto abaya kan polling station NDC wo mo agent wo ho MPP wo mo agent wo ho ye wie nya abobo aba no polling station ho ye wie ya yakọ a constituency coalition center ye declare NDC for more resource MPP for more resource ye wie that region we about national and at one point and obi team change resource ayehu et what chance now dream was obi be wiem isi no headquarters one obi kwako wiem na say polling station obi kwako wiem but you see chairman normal elkosu nyina no NDC for try to paint a picture in optics be and to also to stage collision and chaos over December 7 about one on be some preempt say December 7th no tanko mu wi a o man nsen oh enti sa adwene na me pese obi ati asese embo man no
na omahu bibia mamonka
oh there be Kwame, there's nothing wrong say obetima che say ebia bibi ukoso mene nje ho but asem na okanyina busa won say emra ne sese me de bia no my first point was the position of the law say be say emra ni ho a o man entim ko yanim ana ko bia so e ka bia so e obetina ha na ko ye de ope na so me ye de ope but enam say ye pese bibia o mem bia no ekoni yi asundwe be bo mamti enya de mra eba so we just work akabebo electoral commission for I think say they have become too over accommodating
now say omono
hamo
MPP
David obama timi aye the electoral commission or independent body electoral commission does not need MPP or NDC to operate open MPP and NDC enkase enko elections no electoral commission omo nje omadwuma ombe kwakọ yo omadwuma political party e pese be bia ombehwe na dentina Ira Mahama, Ebra now war position. Kabila make it. Ebra no,
he was sitting.
Ebra now a sitting president.
Okay, say Ebra no opposition.
2016.
Yes.
Apart from say o call fun su hono. Tijaniya, omo ye omo nhia mu. Na national chief his eminence e wo ho. Etan ka say yenja ma electoral commission for the enyo madwuma. Every say electoral commission adwuma omoye no independent body omoye enye fine say political party dey bia no na obi a kizu electoral commission for why me dey na asesa
nipa na asesa
by electoral commission da so ho
but nipa
be a what you say bi wontra afebo
David
ebredu abekọ nipa foforo beba but peace fm ebo ho and say institutions ye o mem ha na de bia no hey adwen say ebekita institution no papa mo boni mo enti asem no kweto bia na asem akakra na bia na edo but nam say bia asem bia ba wono no nya adwen asem bia ba wonye ni ye asem bia ba wa hebone enti wan hwe brebedu a wo ka asem kra betima abodi mputu ababa mkas kabila na sa na otie kwame na sa na otie sa allegation a o kan say o say ewutu senya west efutu yeah yede ewutu senya is yede enkofo a ya baso mo aye kwakwa mo ekwakọ transfer kwame there be meka how akumso
I would do say yes
oh sir what trust you wondering ho to start with chairman
yes
before so we bet my transfer no eso din wo voter register no meboa tenipa ko na di wo voter register no ma den aba no batu bi
Yes.
Baby obetu ni presidential election one constituency pe so otono akra o otu kumasi o wato aba no etena say bia ni pa ko Africa na oba ya den e ba be register etoso miem na si ya na asa kire se e kwan say na nipa betima fa so a betima tro within a betima transfer vote a returning officer wo ha wo hwe ni nyina mu na say be say institution say be say adwuma we nyina no what start the be out bonus obo na wo kana asem and e bia ndisi for mo say aba no mo rusu and sad ya yenti ase because they have become so desperate say omo fi say 8 years we no man renew party no and no matter what no SE bibi na ye cause confusion e make your so ba mu na tension ba na ehu e ba electoral commission for so ehu e ba Ghana for say si anfa mo a o man no enko nanim because no more Kenya kwame ka ade ka emra no e ka se bia de omo ka no omo di bim sa na emra ne te dia ene Kenya bia me chance nka wasem 2020 lesson petition de call court then time general secretary next our chairman era me am office educator ni league video audio buy piece from online mo carry that story no ko share this for case asem de call court kwa no mo ni nyaso bia accuse the city chairman.
The then sitting chairman.
Ofusampofo. Say ono mu nyina so bi omo ni evidence bi empo omo lawyer ira tachuchikata no na adwen say asem no kra no onfa ho magim. And ka sa 2020 no ebe omo started so omo hihye ties. Omo started so omo ko electoral commission ho. Kwame ana ka say bi oye na si o mema kentokwa si o mama ni pawu a ka say bi ni nyina so bia. Ka fe na ke be pa acho. Me dear chairman, me baha as general secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Kwame meka SSUBM say, ye MPP about to a year called 2024 December 7th. Ye nim say or candidate o nim di. Your candidate or one messenger or then she share ba. Na no you about me started so all call rounds. Regions are what na so far and now you get a next week we are Ashanti region. Messenger will share clergy, messenger will share imams for share Muslim communities, messenger will share youth no the mom, messenger come market or the mom obia etina sam no atoma koma so ehun enye nama ye bohu dero.
It's been fantastic.
Ehun asem enye ye ka enti ye MPP na electoral commission for ene be ye dwuma boy say ye be wini. We don't need the electoral commission. Ye na no your message ye and ye wo gidi wa dwuma aban wa year from 2017 ebe prince amre no ehun de ro ne ebo enura mo hwa na obi asend me information bi say NDC forecast a constituency bi o ma aliste new edubiase no ma tro be kwai wase nipa 2000 no ma tro kwabri is nipa 400 say ye ayesa constituency so ya ye sending kofa akoma transfer omo vote ni no omo kan ma their two system num ayanka and before besom ko wi abenu meanwhile as general secretary of the party director of operation for the campaign sadio kwame hu ye entire na itimate say ebo yetrim e kan sem a ebetima say o man the chairman obisa me say question na MPP ye nya ya adwon say transfer obi akọ so onkono onyi ne votes in free ankwa because e pese win seed bi e pese yese yetimi nya saade no ene ne hutumi returning officer wo ho ana obi a obeku bia no obekye say ampa dipa kro no emra na e wo ho no what satisfy what proves ampa say oto ho ese e mawo etwe odin kabila wo kan refi ba ko wom apart from say what na baby for 12 months no two no a regulation 22 no and make some exceptions
setting
was say a boy who student once we be our school fi Kumasi waba Legon let's say we fi Accra or call Kenya University and no and maroma ho kan say 12 months rule no and you
okay
any security services for or more police for any military for be any post no defense station san ko for no kan exception to that rule no it say be Kwame office say returning officer wo ho na adwuma na Kwame se fa kan asori akwan ababi say me ba transfer mo ha na oni proof bia say tenancy agreement bia no ho bibia no be di adanse say ampa ba bia wa ba no wa betra wa returning officer wo befne
if I almost so 42 days to a nomination no omuntimi nya
just
42
days
to abana ye
ba betu no
tini na wa limit
atini na wa mra ya hye ato enti say dede na me enwam NDC for ye no what are they seeking to achieve
almost mo budwa mo boy kokko say mo be wiem
ba Kwame abana obi anya na ade so me wiem omo hu so mo lusu na NDC for na last year omo start so mo chepus no
me wa fa say do say omo aye Ghana say koso Kwame onim koso
there
yakọchi aboa wowura mu aba aye dwa no no wose o masa se akun nam no ho abraye nyankum na nti omomo ani nku aboa na ye beku no they should be interested in hunting the game how can you
the bad dem mo so win aba mo chepus ebra you about me see for more start this work can all call rounds no And one says, "I'm an easy, sir."
Or Casafa Saba commandos.
Oh, yeah, can was him. Ah, yeah, about me and Naman the message I work on. What say?
What India
and Ghana problem land litigation say you know man who now you're causing is because of say digitization, you know, encore the land administration system. And no be what assassin. What toy your book canoe? No before for us aquacoto. You be ready per 5. Was in a mebwa under the next MPP government no ba. Say land title registration they be free. Say be ya nkonya stool sansase your modia ne nkwankwa betima register omo asase. And so what to feel crowd betima abo asase plot no unya ho side plan na oba information pe nyina no e be catch up. These are the things I Ghana for hwehwe free amaya for. Kay hu ye NDC for mo se mobile be mo. Mo started 24 hours am kan ho asema yenti ase no. Mo my alternative bi ase ye ba say ne ba be. In opposition people 2016 ba kwame anytime you be criticize about be need option no alternative ba. Any Ghana for hwehwe from mo.
Na se mu wie mu so ama mu nkyere mu.
Aba ne obi an wie mu omo lusu enti na omo ye ho sa no. Ana obi aso ntimi wie.
Ayehu.
Oh. Unless obaso akaso woni strong.
But you see MPP for ankasa monim se mu lusu aba no internally monim.
Kwame, chairman, I can tell you say and the rounds are here about Melko, a Juma parliamentary candidates are you we are winning the elections.
We are general secretary Abekano.
There be apart from them, say again any count. But me try banibi. You see, chairman, my car 7 tro. And no will be a doing command, only no more mojo. December 7 for him.
The difference between what the worker and the Omo can say, oh, on Casse. We now one we need their nature see what their own kind of
Debbie. And no quite be quincy.
Casasa.
But you can't about dollar CD. You can't about doom so. I don't know, and can't you can't about sending your boarding and no more corons and country.
Chairman, you see, remember to feed you so and can say all is well. Of course, we are going through challenges. But Ghana for now so transi hu say and na ba ye kwakoto no hanya MPP be endis omo de anya to nsenie ni e transi ka say under Yera Mahama e bra oye vice president be president no man etisen it say ye poll say ye poll comparison e be ba so people will compare ama for be transi I compare the two parties no Yera Baumia and Yera Mahama why. And in the next 4 years, no, you do a man sending South bit my boy.
It's not about political parties, it's about these two personalities.
I let me ba. So, who we are on December 7, Ghana for 2 options here. First one,
there may be more.
First one, you will be a Sebi chairman. Yeah, 12 mana only for 4 years. Some 4 years, no, one time baby. Nipa krono there ben pa na obetima hold na accountable say Kabila say me to abama in fie 9 na wantima anya adwuma a there ben pa na metima ka say me de betwe aso the only reference obetima kofa na say okay wodi akonya no bi da odi akonya no say no before bu wo man no Ghana for kai say under Yera Mahama's watch o catch Ghana for say amount for say o man mu ya dynamic demonstration no mo putu atua kra ono wo hu anya ade en foforo ento we develop be of friend dead go syndrome ekroma ebi si wo mamu ha o mamu ye catch Ghana for say teacher nurse training allowance esi ye twem if sa ban say mkoji loan asama ko school Kabila me bon si wo mamu ha o mamu ye catch Ghana for say se wo pese munya kane a munya prepare say mbetua higher tariffs ye kotua students the Ghana for Kaisa no ma we nyina.
You can say your mobile phones that you use to come.
Yes, I catch say your mobile phones and nipa bebre nya mobile phones.
And I'm doing so.
That's the 1st July benya higher tariffs.
Oh, but you see, Kwame,
the tariffs are still going up anyway.
Kwame, I would prefer to pay higher tariffs and get light than to pay higher tariffs and I'm saying light. And that's the difference. In the last 7 years, one thing Ghana for you in Panibi Refin said MPP aba amaya kania in the last 7 years.
Nancy Nkoye.
Oh, Nancy Muyadin, but you can also acknowledge say it's getting better. Kabila me bo am kasa me bo.
But Nissan Casey.
Let's get them better.
No, see, a band be a Kabila unless you're a magician.
Oh, true.
A band be an over go through challenges.
You are dealing with machines.
All the machines na year juma. And Nipan and it's Cassanto count.
Yeah, no, yeah, Casano.
Oh, Kabila is Castle count, maybe a count. But I see the difference between government A and government B and say issues bar how you are able to solve it.
And I'm can say mobile phones.
Oh, and yes, you make say mobile phones and I'm a yet minya kanya.
Mumma Casa Bahat.
Ebra CD started said depreciation park here. Be last year, baby. December ho. Abani due to say no more but we're able to put things in place. I think turning around the Sabah phone. Kabila meboa.
Asan say bi.
Oh, asan so bi. But I can tell you, sir, we have the competent men. Almost my task as I share. I'm a signal about from you. That's the difference. Come here. We are small. Untimin can say issues, no challenges in back. Abembia benya issues. Abembia benya challenges. But say MPP about challenges in the bar. You're getting free side challenges no. We found solutions to them. And decide the same as smart kwame de manu wi oho. Ghana for kwako to aba between Yoruba Baumia. Me makase kwame me tro challenge ma. Say from 1992 ba. Vice President ye nyina no Baumia stand stop.
Correct.
Baumia stand stop. Obia oje me tro challenge mo obia. And this is 4 point.
And so too credit na yede so board the casino.
Yes, if you say
it's most pronounced and visible.
Of course, innovations are there ba e do mba mutuma kas as Vice President what my say. To a case of president at least say what some crown put what my obedi so bet my Ghana de bia penny because me say chairman say o person hold the politician accountable make sure so be connect election a lot to sort say politician bia no o person hold accountable make sure so be connect elections
oh no obeti
because when say wanye no wanye adwuma next election no beto atia no but this is the case you omampeni dada or no on elections game. So we need 2024 manusis to know so. And today ben pan na Ghana for beji na so aka say Rua Mahama 1 year duma 2028 ebe 20. Meanwhile, you about me a. Say nya me ya adum no be president or 4 years eso prove bibi che Ghana for. Say me buy no metima ye say to 2028 no mo pia me na de na me san koso bi. Say no ma ya de obi adwene ho say there be yan to your boss ni anhwe sa no ma no ni ama obi a ebetima hold na account am ne koto ama obi a 4 years once anko bi ma de na be no Kabila de na be no and this if one na say or say obi already president 8 years me boa
me say one day say a game Ghana is game
Kabila analysis o me say president bi about 8 years
I want to kind
mo say 8 years mo say 8 years and after that about 4 years and I say question
but Kodia
German
enti say isi ama kwa mo party agents back with now
say everybody so Kokrokoo the minimum say yes my agent nko
but say some mattress
very messy and that's how we have to deal with them and they are inconsistent
many electoral commission for now
they are inconsistent
into for party for
you see it gives anyway what they are called
no but me no mo nyade
mo ba ko mo ko eden
say the back corner
back for corner
back kwa say yes mo obi ankwa obi anko but one more say oyankwa but I said that me can easy for you over accommodating dodo chairman nipa de so ye adwuma bia no na adwuma wo ye onim say no kre e na wo ka onim say emra etawachia me ti de nipa beka because nipa na wadwe be so bia wo ye papa ma no ono na be sa be gyina ka che say okrade no wanye ne ye. And to me, the Electoral Commission, they should remain resolute. Not say they emrane canon. They should do it without fear or favor. Kwame das.
They should do it without fear or favor. Alote.
Kwame.
Menu we ane fi eja flow na masribo kwe.
No, wa summarize that man because one we gun when you masi. I'm mata me suma. Eja sebo him. I was a mutrasu, but I'm in the Meridi news item in Montroso. But you are my best friend.
We won't give up on you.
And you are my trusted friend.
I'm careful.
I know how you can manage things.
And that
you have not managed it very well.
And that's this remote quick your trusted friend.
Yeah.
I will trusted friend. Azaya papi. Azaya papi. Man elbow. Azaya.
Gabi.
E kan kado wewi.
Man na ji nyina so na me nyine na.
E kan kado wewi. Aw.
Oh. Pia makaya when you are in opposition now.
Yeah.
Opposition. When you are in opposition. And you mean about is easy. Obey until they be easy. Oyem. Maka there. You see, Kwame, practically, I know what is going on because I've been deeply involved. You go to baby bar, me Juma, my mom go for destroy one machine. Say kaya wo chufu Juma wa. I do me name you na Rosatinga. No roba beti mo. Obi some there alote wa you know me so wo adi do go no fi. Me call in the speeder. Because me you marry. Obo ba beti. Me go do go no fi straight. No so bad do go no fi. No so wa fa over the Kumasu kwan obasu go dey able do go no fi. No the ba praso. Huh? How did you get here? So, Babi, Babi, Nina is to show some kind of prowess before our foot soldiers. Charlie, he made them. You what you second? I'm so surprised even about this lady. Now, you
but don't judge her yet. Because no.
You see, it gives a signal. Yeah. It gives you a signal that say Ghana ha yento na yentufu na yanka say ye 2024 elections your baby be because yemu bin mo wa ye ya management that politics are na ye na easy. Nti again there when Potomanto siga woman or resa and a bank is canneresa or there ye be in special ho. And see what propaganda played a major role. Nagana Hanangasan yet propaganda I your daily life. Ne the NDC MPP. There in your summer I will show binuma monga gade MPP for no wire 9. Yo na asamna ya bibio Kwame ncha minyimi de aya tuma jimensa ne bosma asare numu na ade won ebieni no zamotete so ono ngasa po ono ente da orgaso ono that is how he is nizi ayin do show office no yejumo no direct I am ko boss who don't mind him mo go no we close the door no se dem also ye dede wa bo ni ye ne ada yan ko na se de o de ku gusiribu oba no oba yin e bakasa onu no o ya di
okulu on down
okulu ye
se wa bro
but it is true sometimes we bash people. Look, both political parties, these two major parties, NPP fusu ngofure bake kusin, and the NDC fusu yajiruko baby ayi there yen weakness or to make sure they them those time when I was with them. And to minim, or they yegejina we find then Mori barrier. Ne woman no more buses no there buses in of your kanshi and of them but you no go fun wo fi krom ho but just to prevent them from transferring or registering in that constituency or there you cause trouble but the man
are you saying that I just cause trouble?
But I say,
are you saying the more cause trouble?
You cause trouble. Now, but if you are, and to them, you see, former president okay there, you see, Adi MPP, what better with him? The man, yeah, ka. well eba power pair or you different. Oh, you see the yenja homo yejuma, you see the where papa. Is it we are not being truthful to the common man walking on the street. Ah, Otuaba, ma awu party over power. You are not look, you can't call someone Jawan. But we hide behind the scene. Because in power suite, power oh yeah down. I mean, they be a catcher Ghanaians say there, look, you tell where you kiss the chili, aqua sickany, mobi, aka for three. If you are, ha, I wouldn't any was a moon. I been say, yeah, was a shooting war, I was who was who go. No, or if you want or go, Obi, I'm going to say. Nobody will mind you. But you see, it will get to a point in the next 5 years because of free SHS. You cannot lure people into vehicles to go and cause trouble. And you man, but when you are runs or okay, and did that, I say, brother, who campaign area? It looks that the angel of God is leading you. I won't lie, because Charlie, yes, in politics, until them all. Yes, Ghanaians are facing difficulties. Yes, people believe in the man. That's the difference. If you have such a large crowd, I want to see what is prevailing on the ground. It was surprising.
But we all agree that crowds don't necessarily translate to votes.
Kwame, I have said it once here. If you win elections, it's who calling me it won't they will lose. It won't win, it won't there, it won't win.
Yeah, sure.
I'm telling you, Kwame. What are you saying? Yeah, we have been in the system for long. Yeah, you must say, I do on ye. It won't there on ye. But you have people around you who will tell you, oh, Charlie, you will be here. But it's never so. But in times of difficulty, economic difficulty, and you have large crowd of people, and you say it's genuine.
What makes you say so?
There, even you be pan over 4, no, you are so. I'm a me baby, me fee. Everybody will show wash our over. Also, when you for no water, until them growl, it's different. Yeah, interfacing with the youth. You want baby over youth connect. You see the profit of free SHS. I can tell you that one thousands of students at what body Dr. Bamumio Dinya or a free SHS student. That is what we call you reap what you sow. Inti
Bamia no afre ona.
They said that will be no afre.
Also Aluti.
Inti Kwame.
Aluti. Yeah, sorry,
oh, yeah, me yo kase yeah. Kokrokoo for office.
Right in.
Flip flopping. You are giving room for chaos. I'm accusing the EC, the 2024 elections. So when you know na wama imra aye juma
Peace FM.
Troubles of Ghana hand if you be want
Peace
because
FM.
for you what have been adima mema how kunsin my sweet sister on Shazin the neighbor the moton na mama me wish atukum sinsu well he's a nice guy
and you know
papa
okay
he's a nice guy I mean those times me chairman adinya well kasa po you or today no mama kasa on you bakasa quite different you will love it Kwame
Alete
Momo Sipio. Me say na akoyo so. Where politics a win.
Now, maybe there is also a very quiet calm person.
Oh, no, Mister, I'm surprised. She has also entered into the free. He has a revolutionaries. It went you nowhere. But then, the first decision that you took was the best. Okay, nobody should be at the transfer center home. Because returning officer no in age. This I was a returning officer who were MPP. No, Jadabira and Yesu my Rollins winning returning officers were NDC. No returning officers was a some wagon. No woman could also bear.
Returning officer on it to me.
Oh, please. Baby, a year dream. Miss Sound Eja Sibu Kweku. Baby, ye dream. Or your tuna brom. We are almost close to elections. Navy, Ibn Musu, warrior, some were found pool in a nigga kawa. Woods are kushu walker can in some will get a formula via young formula needs in and then. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, pa. You're paying house from you, Wakana. You're paying house from you. And so, Kwame, Mujibo ma aya politicians. Me say, men for whom Kajijim, Nan Kokun, was an enya Erukumanen on Udusua on Kel. In the Fisu, ye only as a Ghana politics, yet the Piasum Gine Adan Alibaba, ne a second Oshayechi. Ne you ne Ghana Beya to trust him. And say, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Marty.
We have no other country than Ghana. A win, a bolus.
Bernard Olete Jacobs, a lose time into also Kokrokoo kana mambra. But before I go to Dr. Srebo Kweku Anope, let me send a few shout outs this morning. Uti Ewo Kumasi. Yes, Anti-Korean or say Pokum. I tell for Anti-Korean or Power Chapel Kumasi. Happy birthday to you, Anti-Korean or say Pokum. It's from your dear daughter Ajowa Bofa and your entire family to you. God bless you richly, Anti-Korean. And then also Julian Brian Ashon, aka Wabam. Hey, Wabam's birthday. Baby Wabam will be blessings to Mr. Julian Brian Ashon, aka Wabam. Also to Mr. George Defo of Death Track on the Sprintex Road. Happy birthday to you, Amenovi. Have a blessed day. Samuel Dami of Multimedia. It's your birthday as well, Sammy. Enjoy. Have a good one. You share your birthday with Attorney General Godfrey Yeboah Dami and Chief of Staff Frema Osei Opari. Okay, this one says, hey, anyway, let's move on. And then, what happened to the NDC and its standard bearer when they appointed the EC chairperson? The average Ghanaian is becoming more sophisticated by the day. This kind of irrelevant propaganda won't change anything. Elections are won at the polling stations. The NDC should learn how to train their agents to collate election results properly. Samuel Brian Boabeng sends that one in. And then Ibu in second D says what the NDC is doing is part of their psychological activities, psyops for their branch executives. They know that they lost the elections the day they re-elected JM. Anyway, that is Ibu in Secunde. Secunde, one of the playgrounds of Alute Jacobs. In team 22 minutes at the top of the Anchebia, Dr. Srebo Kweku, Ebitin and Numan Semnefi. Maybe Sir Frimpong could ya say, oh, your campaign, Ama, Baumio say. You know, what would be the difference between Baumia and Kufuado, and whether breaking it is possible. And then, okay, let's see. Oh, maybe sir, Matro Hakra. How come question so Matro? Oh, Matro. Matro, would there be any difference between Baumia's government and Kufuado's?
No, maybe Emmanuel Bullet don't count.
Obekau. Enjoy General Secretary. Iti. Obekau. Obekau.
But why me, Mr. Sibu good? Yen to me and ye be there. The minya even online registration as well as
Araba
transfer of votes.
Araba. Dr. Sibu Kokrokoo. If you dan no nyina ya odia.
Me da say.
Edwuma amaye na so far me share the top echelon of Electoral Commissioner mi hwanre ni bia wo. Ana tete o hini o nkran ana so ye ada.
Ofi ayi. Dabi ayi. Dan no te dan bo cho ne fun.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Enti Jinmensa.
Capital. Capital no.
Oh, Dewu. Ane
Edukrom. Enti tetefi Edukrom. Jinmensa ye nkran. Bosmasa ya kani. Inti ade na musa agbaja mu komo ni ma na mabomechi. Angani bi enim. Eti one issue ye dey bom so.
Ya na fo bi mi anwrafo.
But mo den ka mu nya anwrafo nti ka mu nja agbaja na man. Mu komo enim anamu mamechi. Ede na ma sa de nyina bai. Ani ba bia ba bedu. Ani mo adwuma mo so far. In the last how many weeks anyone na wa ha. Oba chichi ni mo ma chen.
Ede ka mecha me mpeni for from the chairperson ba na assistant and staff na the deputy na chair bi aso.
Ya jimoso.
The thing is, unta we commission adwuma na as much as possible no na person transparent in our activities. No be any trium. No one in trium kwamba esi ewiem na one trium nti so when you trium kwasi ewiem no one in trium. Dia na person as much as possible no be transparent. And before you be transfer no there was an APAC meeting. Na party for na do trium no say omunumra na anka say mom ko bet e be pese ye bo e mom kwa na omko say office wana omko bo me transfer no kwa me adwun le fi say omoye na omdumra be adwuma na be boa nti mom kwa say omfa party for ko here as observers na along the line hu say afi hono be battleground mom for buru omo hu scan kwin be bem ni nema na se sana be ye dia ene na etu enko twido twire na we ye gen for yin amfri ho ndi that message in ba on Sunday demanding is a emergency APAC meeting still na omo pacho say ye tie ka say e kodwunu ho terms of commission ye consultation na mo say okay so me kona some de mra be ye adwuma dia ene na ye mom kwa no nko until this time we na ba no the caveat ni say wow be miss baby and be you free ho. Okay. Ntina sabaya emubeda farm obi ehun se ye ni bia disie ntina ma ya san chi se emam kwa no nko na mo ko na so ko no anko ye de wan famra ya djuma dia e be you free ho. Kwa mo bisa na asichere no.
But mo ye ne sa no kabila so ne mo nya adwini. Alote so ne mo djuna adwini. Frimpon kudua so ne mo nya adwini. And that mo ye no kabila si tiamra. Frimpon kudua pa chese esanse NDC bomb training ntina ma yesa. Ebisu na mo ye sanete mo pe na asumdwe kwan so
anu aka no
enti emunye
se be ya asumdwe baba na maka so bia ni betuam ni ntra ofa kabira na okam emra no wan ka se ye makwan se me makwan nti anu the commission won discretion to use and you se be baba na se ombanyi baba ababoa ma the adna asumdwe a na why not nti se be ya asumdwe baba na obi aba ni betuam se commission ye ni bia di se nti na e ka so momra no
I see what I mean when you again. Yeah, registration. The CI on registration says party agents should be there. Clearly stated.
Me can me.
Enti we no say na enhihye no yeah regulation no. Ye pese party agents wo hono a. Enke di hye musa. But or say impo party for no. It is upon request that you give them the list. And I'm telling you, sir, it is very clear. Sir, Mrano did not anticipate. Say political parties is on better now will be no more observation. And only the bay.
Kabila sabi no say wa APAC meetings so wha any mrebiem. But say ya bebo ma.
Nkita hodie.
Nkita ba no. The same thing here ka say. Nye na many na mre na beka. Ba officer no bebo. Say me e ken say man ko fa to ya ma. I don't think you hear here ka say ken. Ndi ni say omama bua na ya adu no mani ye. Ndi wa bana say wa ya adu na ya na ya kire say going for the way I am beam. It does not mean say ebi on no young black out because the president of the party so boy in also because the boom about come name no. I say and we in transfer no want to me challenge want to object to.
Exactly.
To the answer on bet me article records of or more then do an exhibition they can now object to those things.
Chairman, we Adentina year registration na moye end of day report. Adentina to avert all these things no. Yenye end of day report. Na mon fama political parties.
So end of day report the agents are there oh. But okay, from registration now can agents who hunt on a daily basis we want them to know that they are here and then any. But the way I can say no end of day report amomo. Into the law and say
must allowance na. Yeah, amanyoko no ntia say mo presence one mo be hwe.
And one who said when you release na. And that is
say in Crawford ba hono no be tinti wo. You've heard that. Yes.
And no dey Juma.
Dr. Kweku, some
one day we work on one strong room. We work on one strong room we collect one resource. When you will be there ono the one you.
Yan to sa subana no kwame hwe mo na mo kan say jata bi o say de.
Jata bi o le.
Sooner ye nuanu mu da na di no. Yan hwe ni yi a they are pushing us to a point say ukuta mic declare results. Waba be dwime fru nsema ka say de ono be kana yemfa nya adwuma. Can you imagine? It is say ye ka say sa suban no enye yenye nto aba yenye kan ye. So be ka
na mama Dr. Sibon Kokrokoo kana say mo.
Boano because
okaje am say onim kasa.
Nana go dey do say be bold.
Sir, onam ga
Dr. Kweku me dey maybe sound and say moye adwuma ya moye so far. From now, we are bid sui ye limited voter registration, to called voter transfer. Or be kind of sell bonopoa, bonotofa, and then I'll be careful. Me says you see, I'm per se ambush you with near Abbey, but who won't say?
Come in, the mechanism pa because if they rate transfer a registration, my share parties more programs as here. They are all saying say yeah Juma. Nti initially na for registration 2 days na anya HS no. Nti mom extension of 2 years. But so far na we there. Mean teacher so 2 days mean teacher be complain about registration to go nti transfer say kan nti na mka but say yan to come buy na nka we so seamlessly nka be go through. Nti me gidi say party for no mu hu say ntokwa ne dede no emwa because bibia ye na demra na ye. Nti wo bibia wo na anya adwuna famra kwan so na fa ka ho asem. Inse say wo nu nkofo be hia na ye bom ma ne ade no emo bia na edin20 about 20 na obi be didem na ade emo ye nyina.
Well, any other questions to Sibon Kokrokoo me man kwa no nko.
Oh, that be me question.
Just a bomb boni yem ma boni yem awie.
Dia me kan yan say me sere wo mu say o mu di dwuma so. O man no ani da mu so say mo de periperi be ye dwuma. Na mo de mra ne ye adwuma me nyini se obi ene obenya that mo ye flip flop no ye ko ha ne china ye ko ha ebe ma gidie ni ahotoso aye wo ewo mumu no betutu ase but mema mo assurance say we are still with you but please mo nya flip flop.
Sorry.
Well, is it not seen as victory over EC? Anyway,
Chairman.
Frepon ko jamiti.
That's a bo. Say ye ba hono asema wo kam ya tiase ne say ye observers keke.
Nti omo be hwa ade keke.
Ye be hwe nti agents bia ho no woni to me say obe challenge obi ho.
To me bia no sa.
Nti ko eden ho.
It's
Nti let us all chance ho akeke.
Come then the question is why is it to buy more observers ba ho? Obi am be hwe say the ye no ne kwan so anu no. It just for people to come and see say we have nothing to hide. Come and observe.
About observation for about 200 days.
No,
see Chairman General because ye tia ye kan sa no. Implementation na ye
yeah.
Because obu out to constituency na dwen say ne party na kwetena ho. Enti obi ba be transfer ya o si we men prema ne nye. I didn't idea e koso eninti basabasa ba ya because e say bi obi ba na when say we MPP ni. Na NDC network say bi we men prema ne nye. Obi o want asema so say makofa ne macho man fo aba ena mbetena se ye prema na ene de basabasa ne ba. Say ne pa kono reserve no to me a. Emra na see ya 22/8 no. Emma o kwase wi a upon request no the transfer ni nyina dey every month
Peace FM.
and after so return officer and them man who kwan say ono pe and ebetimi amobi I try transfer no e ba kwa me ye nyanti asese ye na mo video so ka say ya wo ho nyina NDC MPP agency wo bia obi anu tumi wo ho konne kwhwe keke onu tumi say obetimi challenge wo bi onu tumi say prevent obi
na ade ball mo di o kwa kwhwe na ntimi nya wo hwe no o ya o kwa chan ade
there government am say if you say the new bi adisi ntimo mra na mbahwe say the ye no ye de mra na ye adman say ye na say officer bibi a chair wo kwa ma utumi object to the person no during the exhibition and they just to add to the transparency of the system no
okay
in some mra to say the ye say to abaya okay outsiders European Union one on be bi o utumi nya wo hwe but on be no mama comment say bia we no e bi nkamu yise beboa we say bona aboa for future reforms na ade. And the observation also a very important part of
Then they should be far away from where the transfers are being made.
The important thing is that it can say Fabra observe Mrano one from Ramon this time we and be you through.
Na Akwesi Dakon Boateng oye MP Bosome Frehon constituency just a kudia uni pano ba. Akwesi Dakon Boateng so nim no. Inform the Electoral Commission that they are independent and must decide independently. They shouldn't entertain pressure from any political party. The whole world is watching the EC. They should not tarnish their image. I agree with Kabila. The EC should do what is fair, what is right, and what is lawful.
Majority of Ghanaians.
ADB MP Bosome Frehon. Inti Wabe Frehon. Dr. Kwekwe, anything else you'd like to add?
You come to tell me can say and this about 20 obi benya edem die akode fiase no bisa about to bibia emra ndie na famra ni adwuma ye de mrani adwuma Electoral Commission kwanti manya free and fair election kite media for no premu role political parties premu role social commentators premu role civil society organization premu role voters premu role political parties also premu role say yes be then as a party for say omo contest here there will be no even candidates to contest the election nti you know when ye adwuma no but women na no mo famra ni adwuma say be ye benya asunjo ya batum medase
Meso medase Dr. Sribo Kweko na JFK
Jama me ka so review
Debbie na some ka just me no be wi me no last person
oh Chairman General
me rent me fi sad
Chairman General
yes JFK eti Bawumia campaign na we ni abre ugire mo din running mate over da be
Chairman General
yes,
party of constitution there a minute da every say party constitution e ka say your flag bearer no
yeah
onye omampenia na say your oppositioner say we running mate no acha 12 months to the general elections
okay
but one me yadwin say irabamia ye MPP a presidential prime minister November ye tinaka say December no less than 1 month when ye ni running mate na chebi wanye fair to him until obese National Council say which is the second higher decision making body say yema ne mre kakra na onto ne boase no hwehwem no onye consultation chairman mene go for baby adun koma mene era ba me aso adun koma pi one thing I'm very clear in my mind is say in 2008 ye running mate in August but I'm why
okay
and I see a fee we are breaking the 8 say you breaking 8 no maybe a year I'm why no and you say repeat to be and to me I'm very sure say you about me say August the end any time National Council so you dey amaye no kwame enche kura enche
you started to enche ne of February
there be say February man ka say enche
you na ka by atiti won crop
April man ka by June there ye koye nim no ye expect say you about me the din be steering committee edi kan
June year mu
na a connect na kon national council
now you been August now no
the August need to me one day yes I steering committee in neck national team yen one day and we are also very optimistic say edin obobo so edin a obi ani beji a ebebo party na campaign a ye no akonanim na ewie pay apa amaye chairman
obey oba na be ma
obey MPP ni obey MPP ni obey MPP now but see as knowing about me na as decisive as he is no chairman nipa onim dada
ain't your trend eh
obey but say enkomo bi wo ho ne party no maybe we say ye ne say no man nyina ye because if about me onim nipa
or the reconciliations here
so enti me dey enche so be what tiase party ne so tiase has general secretary of the party I want us to get down with all this to say bit my focus in the same conforming nama it's need na body politics e be lobby e be happen conform more yard bet more can was saying na in account na go near there but I can tell you say nipa you about me be no nim dada
onye be ma nyoba
o MPP ni
ayo na yes our campaign yamani oni na na do amemo difference be ne boom you say the same goose
chama etimi nye pesa sabi Ira Kufado ana okọ primaries na people for you know say onye Frank Atuni ana no abe stress opese odi ira ba me abata no no be som no tema aka se be aka se akra wonsi wura se bi se wura nhihye ene adwuma opese oye no ana abo na chido kwame adwuma otia oye eto bi a se nana yakese be so ma
yeah
nana yakese ba ono awo na adwen ne kwa afa so host nipa
no correct
saso na so kwa afa so host nipa ada oni ho no obi anu so oni ho na na yakese ne wo on star also wo star enti to start with no era ba me na so sebi oye nipa o de oni nim de no ono ana adwen pomu ono ma opeso wo ye sa na era Kufado so no ma opeso wo ye but difference a wompa maybe a me kase ye ka Ghana back 792 eba we about me stand store and say even as vice president was some nira Ira Kufado awodinachi ono atase ka say there be menye vice president metna faako me de ensoma me a me nkoye adwuma ono ahu say kakrampo na metima ye no me a mepe bibia e china Ghana fo bon say even as vice president metimi yese Ghana ye ka amayasem ye ka bibia no chairman obeka 2017 MPP ba mo na first o mobile money kra say MTN pe na betimi use enkofo send mobile money ma first ne ye ni bibia ye ka so mobile money mo MTN kwame say ni ska me free MTN de call Vodafone
interoperability
eka ama interoperability ne bae ene amount for crown wetimi sika free wa accounts me to bank
are you saying say about me
of course initiative
but sanya man amoka no say why we yes and yes oji boni onji papa preko adenti na edu baby dey so mate but edu baby dey say mia
ba mia
adenti na onji ni nyina mbum say me ka ho na
on running away from the fact say challenges e ka ho akoso memu ha oyi no afrim say ba mia me nka ho
nti so man no yedin
of course there be a year ba mia hia na bibi obeka bia nkofo ohia omnya ogitum say said the na kepesi edo man koduru intimi duru along the line ho kire bai aho kire wom but o Ghana for boss said the by 2017 years so man be bia na free ba na dum so ho na ho kire ho sa mobile money interoperability ni ho digitization ni ho no yen koso worry shemu say a normal asi wa Ghana normal to ye no kwa me na say bia Ghana penny si ye be ka say bia amamu na omonya ade chama je na o say be ya dwen say problems the issue ko nyina wo nyanfo wo nanfo kwa me waso tu kwan na nyu auto kwa akoba o so buy oh no ma edin kwa land kwa na ma bibia wo akoso the difference between amamowe any ndc amamo say that time no na enyi ta global pandemic bia wo apart from no me koso ebra covid buy Ira Kufado ka asemi say economy ni de ebetima akofom but ebetima nya nipa ebetima nhyehyɛ ebetima sesa ba nipa kwade ntimi nyonhwe Say oyi sa normal wo fi ahoche ye kosu nyina real ba me aka che Ghana for say ena ye koyenim ye ko wiase nyina no say bi dia be fi dwuma na di adwuma digitalization e ko asem no waka wo che Ghana for say nyame boa eye na dom na obeye president o mem ha in the next chapter or MPP abemu no at least as running mate as vice president normal bebra wo sua onye sua hu me bia under his watch no the challenges be bia no ye nyina betu anamo a ebehwe amagana yakoye ni
so a sitting vice president inti adentina just here to abama as president and say
asem na me kai pa okọ be bo ka say nyina na so mampeni ana wonye ni nyina ne na sa no ma obetimi aye kwa me say ebetima solve problems we Ghana enya ne enko elections and then when you say the manifesto here then ebeba because any day a tem be a challenge is beba any day be a ene woye e a echna be challenge beba and as vice president you no mebu ha o man be two problems be ho sometimes you need to solve that problem first and some be a vision our work and wetin you wan adwuma yeah by 2017 kwame na free senior high school be wo and the sad time no o ka so yes free senior high school sad time normal person wey the next year o ye ni nyina in 1 year economy need to me hold it wetin me nye enti there what say Ghana for year can say you about me obisa me say question ya say bi ono a oni nim there ono a okwan afa so opeso ochechire o man no enti me nka say you akufa Dubai ye normal oye nyina enti you about me ba o say to aso for you know the normal bu you about me aka say ono ba obesesa no our can lectures for man UPS who kan wasem and to one shy away from the fact say ampa or a vice president bibia ba collectively papa boni waka ho but ono aso chese ono as individual so ba won hihye ya oso de ba chairman bebia o man abedu amede manu si wo he I'll still make point amede kan earlier on say Ghana say bi say pese ye dina a normal ba ku mienu so ye chusu obi obedi o man anima I say elections is for the future no ye nyanduru ho nanso so wo hwe obi anamo a watu nyina no aka se alote oye senti ye hwe na se me tumi man obetima yewe and I can tell you say Ghana for December 7th ye to abama era baumia o man ye ni beji ye bekọ yanim amre won say enoma bebre MPP ye sha ase kwame ene okọ Ghana fa nyen ekwan bebre ya sha ase a ekoso o mem ha sa agenda 111 hospitals over 100 years o mem ha for me it is in the interest of Ghana or ma Ghana say be bo MPP amato aso 2008 kwame
meba no wie even though my time has so just two quick ones. This one from Iron Man says Eric Amponsa, what you say, my brother Kabila, I'm happy with what you've said. I've learnt a lot from you. If Nanado is able to do what Kabila has said, the MPP will break the 8. The reason is that the swing voters will determine who will win the election in 2024. No Iron Man and Sasa Kabila wa unipa or say I like the phrase when Bonsami Diagra. True, the NDC is setting a plot that is not very good. If they lose the December elections, they'll blame the EC for rigging. We must be very careful about this plot. They did same in 2020, yet provided no evidence. Sasa Intakrade. It is now riding on the back of these two messages. The question may be now the area is breaking the 8. Is it reality or sloganeering? Possible and answer money.
Chairman, possible, but a reality so. Every say the na make us say and then Ghana for nya chance say whenever there's a change of government the be a development bu e kai chire and then people in this nko say aban for but even aban na mu aprapre beba afena betra ase and normal crowd aban that na ye kwa won ti ase no me buy my set committee ye be investigation ya twen ye ho to payment ye twen na sabi obi also pay all 4 years po ye be you be 1 year 2 years after the baba say be hwehwe adwuma aban ye
also one man honeymoon ansana
na yes as yam say man honeymoon ensanka ho this by the time 4 years no na say normal you starting ya na aka to kwame me there say mpo kwa nye ura ba me akra we should vote for someone with 8 years our memoir say be ya nipa ko ne betima hold na accountable say am nipa ko dwuma wo hyase me adekọ ti amani abra chairman me ka we nya ne say enwuma bebre MPP abawe yeye adwuma bebre kwame nkran kwa wona ma flyover say yeye ene adwuma na ekoso nyina wa no esi etimi bomodin etimi wi na I'm sure say yanye ho abro ye rakofo apenso start ye the national health insurance by Ghana nya oyo your due middle income status kwasi san ka free senior high school nya allocate about 2009 ho asemo this is akoye mfunso bi ne ekotena se a aban rebesa aba bakra ne beba na no makwa sa akonachi bi entimi de kwa me mesro no mafidie so ese Ghana for the interest of this country yento abama obi a we can hold him accountable in 2028 and obi a say bi oto abama ni wi a opa wonko biem na nipa ko be ko re-election kwa ka che Ghana for say why dwamfuru ono kwa ka che some pamunye demonstration teacher training allowance was san onu so be ko re-election so now kabila we on san ko election biem tema me das
Justin Frimpong Kodia JFK and at the end of by Kwesi Safo University of Ghana who message Kwesi we acknowledge you say a time aso Minyaba Peggy Amadonko me time aso Kabila today but answer na no baku bi o bokudia ye mamin kan no Musa Abatwa waswan saying or see JFK is a fine gentleman. I admire his posturing and communication skills, but unfortunately under his watch as General Secretary MPP is going into opposition. He's failing, but because of unprecedented hardship, not because he's failing, but because of unprecedented hardship, mismanagement, and corruption. Nonetheless, tell him I say should pick my calls. Musa Batwana say you say the man is going into opposition and you want him to pick your calls. Anyway, okay.
Vice President position no. I'm saying Vice President Baumia Wayama komodidie mu amanfo ebusa kra say that position I say you redefine in the constitution. Appears say he's the most pronounced and visible vice president in this fourth republic. But Kwame, that aside, ye wabako some organa hanuma say abedi echire any mampani anya pe. Ye refi ana mampani dada wanya ni ba biko at Mills. He was vice president to Mr. Rawlings. Obeye mampani Rawlings who say na mamo is different from Nadia. Mampani dada na osan pesa oba biom. Mampani dada Ron Mills. Sorry, Mahama. No, ye mampani abedi achire at the mampani Mills. Kwame, State of the Nation address. Ono ankasa mayengu say mampani Mills amambo style. Any die difference room. Chairman General we are Kenya. Ruto. Oh, your president is here. No, ye vice president to Kenyatta. America, yenya W.H. Bush. Oh, be your president 88 to 92. Or no ye vice to Reagan. Enti mampani any mampani abedi achire di breno enyepe. Definitely the vice president.
Obisu Minkancha say he is always in charge when it comes to election matters. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr. Fellow. If he abeku sika ho. JFK me das na pay. Enti yefa na say mama Dr. Sribo Kweku in the last 1 month every Wednesday.
And then kwana yama the fire kakra. Friendly fire. But what minister John wa
ye na adwini isi adabi as an robot. At the point
there'll be differences.
No better why more boy.
So this is a point of departure.
Enti Dr. Sribo Kweku so yedasi ewom say ye no why adwini but tell me say na de wa waje to your boy yam kakra. And alotesu da se na kabila da se JFK da bembe na baba
chama wadaruma say the mesomo o tun sa frame ameba
o di say ya if you hwehwa you be friend na onambolga o be friend no onamha o be friend no onamwa say ya. In the meantime, birthday wishes to you, Sammy Odami of Joy FM on the multimedia group. Happy birthday to you, Sammy Odami. Once again, have a good one. And to the mischievous naughty boy Larry Dogbe, editor of the Herald. Aye, Awema, diabolic small boy. Happy birthday to you, Larry Dogbe. It's from Ifwa Mensah, UTV news editor, to both of you. Wishing you God's blessings. Sammy Odame and Larry